Yin Yoga, and I'm really looking forward to getting some great stretches in. Today we're going to work on hip openers, a lot of lower back. This is the area in the body in yoga where we hold a lot of tension physically and emotionally. So if you have a lot going on in your life, like I do, this is going to be a great way to get that out of our mind. And let's go ahead and start by taking the legs out, just to open in the hips. Good. And just take the arms in front and gently point the toes up and the knees up, but not forcing them. Lower the head. And right here, just point your toes and flex, push your heels away. And point. And flex. Go ahead, shake out your head, shake out your shoulders, release tension there. Walk your hands maybe an inch more forward and down. Walk your hands a little bit to one side, gently pressing both sit bones down. Take some deep breaths in the front belly, bringing in some ease and calmness. Walk a little bit more towards that leg, even more side. Go ahead, reach all the way over towards that leg. You can bring your legs more center if you like. As you breathe into the front belly, and as the spine curves and the head angles down and the shoulders drop. Breathe into the belly, feeling the back, side, waist, and ribs and kidneys open behind you. Lower back as the hips reach to the ground. Go ahead and point all your toes and flex. And point and flex. Coming up, we're just going to walk center. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. And then walk a little bit to the other side, diagonal, taking your time. Breathe into the front belly, breathe into the low belly. Enjoying the hips open in the front and the lower back releasing. And then walk your hands a little bit more towards that leg diagonal. Here, let's breathe into the side waist and feel the connection of the back kidneys expanding to release toxins there with each breath. And then gradually walking over towards that leg. Point all your toes, guys, and flex. And point. And flex. Nice, coming up. Go ahead and take the legs in front of you and just cross the legs and take one leg in front of the other. So your legs, instead of being crossed, there's one leg in front and one leg closer. So if your legs start crossed, you bring the legs furthest away from you, a little further forward, and then melt down. If you have a towel, you can place that under the side of that heel or ankle, if you have bony ankles like I do. And you should feel that front side hip release. You'll You might feel your knees tensing up to resist. So go ahead, inhale, exhale, tell your hips and knees and ankles to be calm. Start to breathe, feeling the back shoulder blades inflate, feeling the back ribs open. Whatever is stuck there, let it go. Coming up, we're going to walk our hands towards the open space. So you'll see that there's an open space on this side of your legs. Just walk towards that open space. Good. Gently let the opposite sit bone melt down. Feel softening in the lower back. Drop both shoulders. Good. Coming up. Go ahead and switch your legs other way around. So the other leg is in front. Ooh. Just kind of gauging how you feel. This side I feel I have to actually bring forward more to feel that. If this is uncomfortable, just take your legs into a diamond instead. Good. And we want to continue pouring your body forward. So let the back of the neck be really long. Let your chin lower. And then feel the breath in the entire back body, not just the back shoulder blades. So if you like, I like to do 3 parts in the mind with the eyes closed. Inhale, inflate the upper back, middle, lower, and then exhale, reverse it. Inhale, back shoulder blades expand, back ribs open, back kidneys breathe. Exhale, reverse it. And then walk your hands a little bit towards the open part. Ooh. And then let the opposite sit bone melt down. Good. Coming up, let's go ahead and release. There's a lot on the joints, so you bend the legs like that for a while. Extend the legs forward. Lift the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Just release everything by pointing your toes and flexing. And point and flex. Go ahead and come up and just take one leg over. It doesn't matter which leg. And then twist towards that bent leg. And then twist towards the straight leg. And facing center, hand away from the bent leg. Turn that palm up. Breathe into the front belly, side waist. Good. Facing forward. Whatever leg you have in front that's straight, the same arm is straight above you. Inhale, opening up this entire side of the body, lengthening up. Exhale, reach forward, getting in the side of the body and the back. Ooh, that feels good. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, reach forward. Pull out of the lower back. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Add that twist. Sage pose. Be careful of twisting too much with the head. So go ahead and align your chin right above your sternum in the same direction. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate at the chest and have the head follow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, have the waist and ribs rotate. Drop the shoulders. Point the nose down. The back of the vertebrae open and reach up. Drop the shoulders some more. Options today, because we're really focusing on the hips. So you can stay in the sage pose right here if you like. Next option, you can bring the leg parallel and add a twist here, trying to keep the knee towards the sky. Good. Next option, you can grab that leg, turn the calf side, the ankle side, and add a rock. Try to let go of that tension. Good. Taking that leg bent and twisting towards that bent knee here. Rotating into your pigeon on this side. So for example, if you're on your yoga mat, you would just turn your body to the side and come into pigeon because this leg is already bent. If you're not on a yoga mat, then just turn to the side. Trying to keep this calf in line with the front of the mat. And then pressing the hips forward. You can either extend the back leg or bend it, it's up to you. And if it's too much, then draw that leg bent in more to release. So to add more of a stretch, we're going to bring that calf more forward and extend the leg further back. And vice versa to release that. Mounting forward, you're welcome to roll your mat to add some support or a towel. Come to the elbows. Put a pillow underneath you if you need that support. Ooh. This feels great because it's not just the hip that's opening. You may feel some inner thigh, sciatic, the IT band. So something happened, I tripped on a rug. Not doing anything athletic, of course, just walking around the house. And once you strain that IT band, it's just kind of always there, at least for me, so this is great. And your IT band will run from the back of the bottom of the foot or leg or ankle, even the side of the calf. And for everyone, it's different. It can, same with your sciatic. It can run along the side, the back, in front of the knee, side of the knee. And then you'll feel it all the way along the back of the leg. Then you may feel tightness in your piriformis, which is hard to release. So this is going to release that. That's in the gluteal area. Good. And as you exhale, just let the upper body melt. And then if you want to add kind of different angles, I encourage that because you're going to get different parts. So then bring your upper torso, instead of trying to bring it to the front towards this leg, just work your upper body more towards that open space right here and come a little down. There are a lot of options in this pose. If you want to add the thread, the needle, you can add. So for example, if I were to face the same direction as my leg here, I would take the same time that my right leg is forward. I would take my right arm and thread it under with the palm up. And this is going to open the shoulder. And then to increase that stretch, I'm just going to push my upper body more towards that arm. Yep, I feel that. If this is not for you, it's okay. Don't do it. You can add a pillow underneath you if you like to. One more thing you can do is you can do both sides at the same time. And you would just cross the arms, both arms cross in front of the chest. And then melt forward. Only if it's comfortable. So your palms are up. Once you get there, you reach your fingers out further to the side, right and left, with the palms up. Have a pillow beneath you if you like that. If this is causing uncomfortableness, of course, not for you today, then just melt regularly. That feels amazing, pulling out of the middle upper back. Let's go ahead and come up, take your time. That's a pretty intense stretch here, Pigeon Ekapada Rajakapadasana. Go ahead, release. Oh, legs are a little stuck. Take the legs forward. Lift the arms up in your staff pose. Exhale, melt forward. And then very simply just point your toes and flex. And point and flex. Walk your hands a little diagonal, keeping the legs exactly where they are. And then other side. Just enjoying the lower back. Releasing some more. Coming up, let's take the other leg crossing over. So whatever leg you didn't do, and then twist towards that bent knee in your sage pose. Take time to come out of that twist a little bit and then align your chin in front of your chest in the same direction so it's not over turning beyond the direction of your chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate at the chest and the head is in the same direction. Inhale, lengthen the vertebrae. Exhale, gentle rotation at the waist and ribs, and then the chest. Drop the shoulders. Point the nose down. Drop the shoulders some more. Each inhale, feeling the breath travel up the spine, out the top of the head. Keeping that lengthening, opening feeling. Nice. Go ahead, gently twist towards the straight leg. Take your time. Facing forward, whatever leg you have in front, the same arm comes up. So we're opening this side of the body. Good. Inhale, reach up through the sky, feeling the waist and ribs expand. Exhale, reach forward, continue to reach forward. Lower back, ooh, good stretch. Let's do that again. Inhale, lengthening waist, ribs. Exhale, reach forward. Start to feel that lower back also. Inhale, reach up and then return to that twist. Exhale. Nice. From your sage pose, let's take that leg and bend it close to you. Add our twist here, different variation of Murjyasana. The legs are parallel with the knee pointing straight up. Gently guide that knee there. And then if you want, pick up that leg under that foot or calf and just rock it out. First time I did this pose, I was so stiff, I wouldn't let my hips go. So it's nice to actually feel that change in the body. Good. And then go ahead and keeping this knee bent, we're going to turn towards this direction here. And then bringing that back leg back into our pigeon on this side. We should rename this yin class Hip Yin. That sounds like something cool. Hips only. But yeah, this is very much needed for me right now. At least I hope it helps you too. And then same thing here. We want to get that calf, start to nudge that calf more forward so that it's parallel-ish to the front of your mat. If you were to have one, if you don't have one, think about that. And then extend the back leg. And you can even take your hand and push that hip forward if it feels good. And feels good is a stretch feeling, a release, good feeling, no sharp pain. If it's the other way around, then you want to release and bend the back leg and bring the knee in, okay? Oof. And I do want to remind you guys that there's something I read in a book once, and it just made sense that especially when you're in a class versus virtually being at home, if you're in a room full of a lot of people doing the same yoga pose, don't look towards the person who's doing the one that looks the hardest and compare. The sentence I read in the book was that some people need to go further in the stretch to actually feel it in their body. So that's why they're going further. So if you feel that stretch where you are, stay there. Don't compare. And then if you like, start to walk your hands a little bit towards I call it the opening, melting down. I'm gonna add a towel under this ankle, that's helping. And your breath, simple. Each inhale, breathe into the belly. Each exhale, drop the shoulders and head. That's all we're doing. That's all your mind is thinking about. Inhale, open the belly more. Exhale, drop the shoulders and head more. And then you have the option to add that thread the needle. So wherever you are, you can continue doing that, or you can add the thread the needle, where if you, for example, have the left leg down in front, then you would take the left arm and thread with the palm under, and palm facing up and the arm under. Thread with the arm coming under and palm facing up. Reach and reach the other arm forward as you hip more down. If coming down is not for you, you are welcome to stay seated up with the back leg bent even. Next option we have is the same thing we did on the other side of doing both shoulders. So this pose is called the knot. I would like to rename it the unknot. It's taking the knots out of your back. Oh, so you would cross both only if it's comfortable. And if you are in this pose, just reach the fingers a little bit more right and left. Palms up. And exhale, melt, not forcing anything. Carefully take your time coming up. That's very, very intense coming out. Ooh. Go ahead, release. And let's just take the legs forward and go into our Garudasana, eagle pose. But it's just the upper back only. And just maybe leave the legs in front because we had them bent for a long time. An eagle pose is where you just wrap the arms around and that pulls open the back, kind of uninterlacing the connective tissues behind in the back spine. So you want to be in a cat-like position but seated. So your back is not going to be like this, but your back is going to be like this as you sit. If being in our eagle pose is uncomfortable, then come to your child pose and stay here. Otherwise, your seated eagle pose, the legs are in front or any other way you like, wrapping the arms to keep the back open, hips in. And lower your chin to your chest. So it's not about bringing your head to your feet. Instead, reverse curl, tuck the hips, lower the chin, drop the shoulders. So crossing the arms has a purpose. It gently holds the connective tissues in the back apart from the vertebrae. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. And then wrap the other way around. Tuck your hips, lower the head, or come to child pose, or even on your knees in your cat pose if that's comfortable for you. Shake it out. Nice. We're going to go ahead and lay down. And then if you have a towel, go ahead and grab that, or a scarf, or a strap. Take one leg up. Let it go side to side. Leg on the floor can bend if that's more comfortable. So we're working on the hips again today a lot. So let's go ahead and take our towel or whatever you have at home and place it on the top ball of the foot. So that is above the arch and below the toes, that bone there. And then push that heel away so the back of the leg is open. You can bend the other leg if you like. Inhale and exhale, bend that knee. And you want to bring your elbow down. Imagine you're stepping on the ceiling, so you're keeping that foot flexed. The heel is pushing away. You're getting that stretch behind here and into the front of that hip. Extend away. Inhale, exhale, do that again. Remember, the other leg can be bent if you need to. Inhale, extend out, and exhale. And if you need to go a little further, only if you need to feel more of the stretch, let your knee go a little more side. And then feel broad and wide across the clavicles and chest. Take some huge belly breaths to bring the breath to the front of the hips. Good. Go ahead, release that out. Cross this leg over the other, maybe the thighs or the knees. Draw in a little side-to-side rock in your Apanasana stretch. And other way around. I'm starting to smile because we're finally laying on our back. And I've been looking forward to this all day. Let's take our legs in a V, support with the hands under, and circle the ankles. And circle the other way. Point your toes and flex. And point. And flex. Taking the other leg up. On top of that top bone or ball of the foot, above the arch, below the toes. Other leg is however you like it. Pretending to step on the ceiling. Hold this here and just gently pull down on the towel and relax the shoulders so you get the maximum opening into that soleus, which is right back here. Okay. Inhale and exhale, bend that knee. You want to keep that foot as flexed as much as possible. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, moving carefully, getting broad across the shoulders. Inhale. Just one more exhale. Bend the other knee if you need to. Stay there. Or only if you need to go further to feel it, take the leg wider. My left leg is like extremely flexible. So this has always been how I've been. So for me to feel that stretch, I have to go further. But you take care of yourself, please. And then huge belly breaths. Good. Take that out. Oh. Draw the knees in and just draw a circle in the sky, melting the lower back. And then other way around. And then simply extend everything, arms and legs. Circle the ankles and wrists here. And other way around. Point your toes and flex. And point. And flex. Okay. So starting with the original leg we had up. A strap or towel on the arch of the foot. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Other leg can bend if you like to. The shoulders drop. Inhale, push that heel a little further away, getting the back of the leg more open. Exhale, relax the shoulder. Inhale, feel as if you have a fan blowing in the back of this leg, opening up here. Exhale, soften the shoulders and the jaw. Inhale, belly expands, back of the leg opens, heel pushes away. Exhale, soften shoulders and eyebrow, upper lip. Take it across the body, so opposite hand, opposite leg. You are welcome to put some support underneath this foot. You're welcome to put a pillow or a rolled up blanket under that foot. If the opposite shoulder is feeling uncomfortable, take that arm from a T position to a low V with the palm facing down. Shake out the shoulders. Let your head go side to side. Inhale. Feel your breath travel from the tailbone up the vertebrae out the top of the head. As an uplifting, opening feeling. Use your free hand. Gently grab the ribs and the body. Feel that gently pulling the opposition to the side, creating more of a twist in the skin and the connective tissues. Shake it out. That extended free arm with the palm facing up. Inhale, reach above you. Create lengthening along the ribs. Exhale, circle forward and then back side with the palm up. Inhale, palm up, reach above you through the ribs and waist. Extend. Exhale, circle forward and around. One more inhale, lengthen, open, reach. Exhale. Go ahead, let that go. Pull the knees in, rock side to side. Good stuff. Okay, other leg up. This is feeling amazing, not only for the hips, but the legs and lower back and spine. Other leg can bend if you like. Shake out the shoulders. Just to remind yourself to not react to this pulling by tightening the neck and shoulders. Shake it out. Inhale, push that heel away, shooting that heel away. And your leg can go further back if that helps. To get the back of the leg open, get into the soleus and the gastrocnemius back here. Again, bend the other leg if that helps. Inhale, feel that back of the leg start to breathe as if you have a fan blowing against it. Opening up. Exhale, relax the shoulder. Inhale, push open the belly, bringing space into the hip area. Back of the leg opens, heel pushes away. Exhale, let it go. Good. Opposite hand, opposite leg, take it across. This side, oh my gosh. So this is the side that my left leg, I said earlier, is really flexible. But then my left hip and my lower back is really tight. So your body compensates. Oof. And yep, I feel that. Oh my gosh. And there's going to be like a wall or a threshold you hit where instead of your spine, lower back, and hip relaxing, it's tightening and it's kind of freaking out. That is called the Golgi or Golgi tendons. And those tendons are the ones that tighten up to brace because they're afraid you're going to injure yourself. So that's your body saying you've gone too far. So if you get that bracing feeling like I'm getting, I'm going to ease up and rotate less. Maybe I'm not going to bring my leg so high up to my shoulder and let it go further down towards my hip. You can even let go of the towel or strap and let the leg relax. You can even bend that knee. So I'm going to let go of the towel because that's too much on this side. Shake out your shoulders, move your head side to side. And if the extended arm is feeling tightness here, turn the palm down. Or take that arm to a low V. Use your free hand, gently bring that skin and connective tissue to the opposite side. Inhale, feel your knee and shoulder reach wide away from each other. Exhale, melt. Inhale, breath travels up the vertebrae, out the top of the head, feeling lengthening. And then if you like, that free arm to add more length, why not? Palm is up, reach up there, and oh yeah, that's that side all along here. Inhale, open the waist and ribs, that space there, feels good. Exhale, circle forward and around. Palm up, inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, circle. One more if you like. Inhale, super long and open. And exhale. Take it out. And if the back of the neck overarches, just let the head go side to side. Shake out the shoulders again. Notice your shoulders want to roll forward and up. Shake them out and let them drop. Let your jaw go calm so the neck and shoulder muscles can relax. Let the cheekbones go soft. Let the forehead go wide. Wonderful. Pull in, guys. Rock side to side. Some pretty deep stretches there. Cross one leg over the other. Pull in. And other side. So your hands could be anywhere here. If you want to put some on your feet, go for it. Depends on, we've done a lot of hip stretches, so I can reach for my feet now. When we first started our stretches, I couldn't. So hopefully your hips are a lot more open like mine now too. Good. Go ahead, come to our knees bend regular, roll all the way to the side, come up and come in child pose. Where we're going to use our natural traction of our hands, our palms wide, to create more length in the vertebrae. So maybe curl the toes, walk your hands forward with palms wide, reach the hips back. Right away, feel that pull along the sides. And then just kind of slide or rock your hands back as you find a more comfortable place. Your elbows can be a little soft, keeping your palms wide but relaxed. And then gently hanging out here, be aware that your tailbone will naturally try to curl more up, and that will create more of an arch in your back and tightness in your lower back. So instead, let your tailbone and hips reach back and down. Imagine a waterfall going off of your hips behind you, or imagine a heavy blanket on your back hips. Walk your hands like an inch or so diagonal to one side. Melt down. And then other side. Coming up, go ahead and sit comfortably. And take one arm to the side, palm up. Circle that arm forward, turn the palm down, and then palm up again. So 2 more like that. Exhale. Inhale, maybe finding a bigger circle each time. Bigger range of motion releasing in that joint. Hold that there with the palm up. Drop both shoulders. Let the opposite sit bone melt down. Good. Other side. Palm up. And then circle forward, turning the palm down. Side and palm up again. And then taking your time with an exhale forward. Inhale back, and who cares what you look like? Make a bigger circle this time. Into the entire joint. Good. Turn that palm up. And out here, drop both shoulders. Feels so good, the side ribs opening. Good, coming up. Come into your diamond. Melt forward, Baddha Konasana. Coming up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, just let your hips come more forward so you can tuck them in. Exhale, tuck your hips in, bringing your belly button back and rounding forward. Oh my gosh. Hang out here and then just dip a shoulder. Exaggerate tucking the hips in more. Breathe into the back body, opening everything back there. And then other side. So get your lower back involved. Really tuck your hips in more. Forward. Drop your shoulders more to create more of a curve. Good. Sitting comfortably up. We're just going to sit any way you like, and we're going to really get into the back of the neck. This is more of that curve. So interlace your fingers and place your hands on the back top of your head. And we want to just tuck the hips in and then bring your elbows down and let your hands be heavy. So you're not pressing, instead, you're letting your arms be heavy by letting your shoulder joints completely release. So it takes a lot to hold this arm up. We're going to completely let the shoulder joint have no holding in it at all as we let the arms be heavy. Inhale, exhale, shoulder joints completely let go of any holding. Let your elbows drop a little bit more. Let your jaw be longer. Oh. And I clench my teeth a lot, so that feels great to let that go. Facial muscles become long. Shoulders drop even more with each exhale. That's all we're doing. Then imagine your lungs are now the back of your neck. And breathe, feeling the expanding of the space into the back of the neck, cervical vertebrae. And we're just going to tilt ever so slightly the neck and head a little bit diagonal in one direction. Inhale, exhale, shoulders, elbows, drop. Then tilt just a little bit other way. Shoulders, elbows, drop. Release, come forward into your child pose in your balasana. This time your knees are wide and feet are flat together. So you're in diamond legs with your feet flat and toes touching, melting forward. Walk your hands a little diagonal. And then other side. Coming up. Go ahead and lay down. One more hip release today. Come back. One ankle, opposite thigh. Push that knee a little bit away. Get the front of the hip. And then do the opposite way. Interlace your fingers and grab the other leg. Pull in. Maybe a little rock. Let the hips release. Pull in. Drop the shoulders. And return to inhale. Huge breath in the belly. Exhale. Soften eyebrows, upper lip, jaw, shoulder. Simple, easy. And then whatever leg you have on top or closest to you, you're going to roll your hips an inch the opposite way. So if I have my right leg right here, which is closest to me or on top is my right leg, I'm going to roll my hips an inch to the left. Pull in, melt the shoulders. And that is going to open that side of that hip window a little bit more. Get into the lower back a little more. And then other side, guys. We'll start with the ankle up here. Push that knee away. Front of the hip. And then grab the other leg. If this is too much, you can grab the legs in parallel. That's good too. Maybe a little rock side to side. Whatever leg you have closest to you or in front, you roll the hips an inch the opposite way, pull in, melt the shoulders. So I have my left leg closest to me or in front, so I'm rolling my hips an inch to the right, pulling in, melt the shoulders, and definitely this window is opening more. Ooh. Ooh. Good stretch. This is that hip that's really tight on me. Down and just interlace your fingers above you guys. Turn the palms out. Drop your knees to one side and then tilt. Take your hands with the fingers interlaced above you and tilt out the other way. That's comfortable for you. Push away everything, opening the front ribs, front of the body, stretching the front of the arms, the biceps. And exhale, let go of any holding. Both legs, hips, knees, and ankle. Let's try the other side. Really push away. It feels good to push away. Whatever has been closing in on you. Whatever in your mind or your heart, that energy that's closing in or restricting you, go and push it away. Inhale. Exhale, soften both legs, hips, knees and ankles. Let go, holding hips, knees, ankles. Wonderful. Come in, pull the knees, rock side to side. Come to Ananda Balasana, knees bent, reaching for your feet, knees or ankles. And then lay down for Shavasana. You can have your legs on a blanket or bolster or extend the legs, whatever's cool for you. This is where we just let everything melt. So I habitually scrunch my eyebrows together. It's really bad. This is where we want to allow your eyebrows to melt. You can actually physically take your back of your hands and draw the eyebrows wide. Draw the forehead wide. Inhale, feel opening and space between the eyebrows and forehead, temples. Exhale, let your eyebrows slide right and left away. Let your cheekbone, upper lip, jaw, clavicles and shoulders soften. Let's take 3 breaths just to seal in the calmness before we sit up. Eyes softly closed. Inhale through your nose or mouth, expand the belly and chest. Exhale, melt, giving into gravity, falling into the hands of Mother Earth. Inhale, fill yourself up with breath, calmness. Exhale, let go of any holding in the joints, muscles, or skin. Inhale, bring in calm, healthy breath in the mind, body, soul. Exhale, let go of anything you don't need right now that's unhealthy for you. Feel more balanced, more light, more grounded at the same time. Pull the knees in, guys, and just rock side to side. Roll to the side and come up. Sitting in your Sukhasana, your easy pose. Hands in prayer. Inhale, rise the hands towards the sky. Exhale, lower to your heart. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lowering. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.